Hello scrappers. Thought today I'd go ahead and break down a clothes dryer. Hadn't done one of those in a little bit. I think it's starting to sprinkle a little bit. And for the new guys, this is in there. A lot of times these hoses, because this is a gas dryer, a lot of times these are copper. So you cut the brass ends off and then throw it in with your number 2 copper. And I threw this in there because it was laying out by it and it's aluminum. So I'll clean that up another time. So usually what I do, flip this monitor over so I can kind of see. I take this little bent pry bar. I don't remember where I got this thing. And that one doesn't want to pry off. That's the push to start button. It may have a screw or something up under there. I don't see nothing there either. Sometimes these are hard to get off. Okay, that one came off pretty good. And this one doesn't have any screws. A lot of times we'll have a little screw up under that plate. This face plate here should be aluminum. Okay, that's not wanting to move. So got a screw here. Some of these you'll have a screw up back here on the back side. I did not hear any chains rattling around when I moved this, so yeah, that's just kind of spinning. It's not wanting to break loose. So let me see. Got a couple 1/4 inch head nuts back here. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll try to pry up on this thing. There we go. You get back here and just start snipping the wires. Yeah, I had to come home from the hospital today because I got a dentist or doctor appointment, and I got to come home tomorrow for a dentist appointment. Let's see. Little circuit board. And here on the timer, you got a little motor there. I've been saving those up for over a year. Got almost a bucket full. I'll have to sit down one of these days and break them down. See what I get out of them. Yeah, let's see. Sometimes it push and start. Yeah, I broke it off. That'll work. I was going to say sometimes those things might screw on. So I thought, well, I might try that. Knock these plastic ends off. Yeah, the glue can be kind of strong on these things sometimes. There we go. So that'll go in the shred pile. So this piece is aluminum, that piece is not. So I've got 3 screws right here. Of course, if you're a new scrapper, you may not have power tools, so use nut drivers. A lot of these have a Phillips notch in them for Phillips screwdriver. The metal sticks to this, so we'll put that in the shred. Some call it 10. But legally, it's not actually 10. Let's see. Just pull that right through the hole. Get it cleaned up. Okay, I'll set it over here for now. Okay, I got a screw right here holding that. I may have to move the camera inside. Doesn't look like it's getting too wet yet. So, a couple of these ground wires still connected here. Another screw right there and over here. So looks like I might get to drive to the city in the rain. Now, I learned a long time ago a lot of these Okies don't know how to drive on wet roads for when it's raining. I heard they had a good accident yesterday tying up traffic on I-44. That's the way I gotta go today. Okay, that piece is done. Now let's see if I can get the top off. That popped right off. got a screw here and a screw here. Got some wires under here. Yeah, if you're trying to make the money and you got the loads to pick up, for the most part, dryers aren't really worth the time to tear down. But if you don't have anything to pick up and you got the time, then I say tear them down. You get an extra $1 or $2. Like I say, I always try to sell the dryer drums for about $5 a piece. Some guys say they get 10. Some guys take a plasma cutter and put decorations in them, and they make good money on them. I try to get in here and cut this belt. It's kind of sticking to it. Okay, I may have to get that piece off the bottom. Put this stuff up here and I kind of need this area here in a little bit. So I don't think I got a few screws here on the back. I think it's all rusted out here. I've been outside for a while, I would say. You know, I think all these screws did is loosen up that piece that's inside. Okie dokie. Let me grab the wire cutters. One came loose. There we go. Get this spring here. Not sure where that wire goes. Screw there, but there's really no way to get to it. A couple wires here. I just cut this one back about as far as I can get it. Call it good. Okay. I'll set that one aside now. Now these little plastic things inside the drum, I try to get the two outer screws first, then the inner one. If you start at one end, then it's going to be hanging down, kind of put the screw in a bind. Okay, this is the only thing I do now. I cut this felt off the ends, and then it's ready to go into the end of my pile. Figure by tearing these down, I can get more metal on the trailer. Takes up less space. Then sell the dryer drum separately. So now what I'll do, I'll make an angle cut across here with the angle grinder and here, and then I'll air chisel down both sides here and then across the bottoms, and get it all into fairly flat pieces. Yeah, if you're trying to really make money at it, and you got the, like I said, you got the loads to get, just pick them up, haul them over the scales as is. You make more money off your shred than you probably make on your copper, aluminum, brass, all that good stuff. If you're not sure about that, what I would do is keep track for a month or 2 months, 3 months, whatever. Keep track of how much you make off of copper, how much you make off of brass, aluminum, and how much you make off of shred, and you'll probably see a lot more shred over the scales, and you're going to make more money on that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and make this cut real quick. Then I'll pause the camera and turn the compressor on. Make sure it's not running, making a bunch of noise. So I try to do, make both cuts down, and then I'll flip it over and cut around. Then I'll pull the bottom up and put it up on the workbench. So we'll get back as soon as I get some. Okay. In the interest of time, I'm not going to wait for the compressor to build all the way up. I got a slow leak in one of the hoses, and it was airline was plugged in and the compressor was shut off, so it's up to about 150. It doesn't shut off till it hits 200, and air chisel is going to make a lot of noise anyway, so I thought, okay, we can probably bear with this for a minute. Yeah, one thing before I start, let me put a little oil in my air gun. Keep it lubed. Yeah, I might hit that with a angle grinder. It's overlapped, so double thickness. Yeah. I gotta trip the breaker on my solar inverter. That should be good. Yeah, I got a lot of rust here. Let's see. Yeah, you cut it right there. Okay, that's the chiseling done. If anybody's wondering, this is what the chisel that I use looks like. It comes in a set. It runs usually about $20 from Craftsman, which I do have them on my Amazon affiliate page, and there's a link in the description, video description there below the video. You could do a Google search and probably find them. Okay, I'm going to pause the camera and then we'll take you inside. Okay, we're back. We're set up. Now on this piece, got a screw there. I got some screws right here to take it up the base, this base right off the bottom platform, but can't really get to it, so I don't even see a screw on that one. Unless it's these two right in here that I can't hardly get to. Okay, I got to that one. Okay, got that. Cut these wires. Get them unplugged. I thought if I gotta cut all these brass connectors off the ends, make the scrapyard happy, I might as well keep all the little brass ends. They do add up. I don't know how many pounds I've got of them right now. I don't know if I want to try to sell them as is, because they still have just a tad of plastic in there. So scrapyard could call it dirty, I guess, if they wanted to. Okay, it looks like I got a couple of screws right here. Okay, that's for that little piece. Looks like I do have a second screw there apparently. And that lifts up. I got some wires there to cut. Getting a little humid out here with this storm. It's not very hot. 75. Great temperature. Now I do have some brass right here, so I'm going to just set this aside and I'll clean that brass up at a later time. In the interest of time, I gotta get this video done and head to the city for my doctor appointment. The wife wants me to pick her up some bobby pins. So I'll have to stop by the dollar store or something. Yeah, the wife got, for those of you interested, the wife got moved out of ICU yesterday. She's up on the floor, 4th floor now in Norman Hospital, Northern Regional. But as I was heading home, the hospital called and said something about the doctors recommending a long-term hospital facility. So I guess they figure as slow as she's getting better, if she might be there a while. And they gave me 3 to choose from, one in Midwest City, one up the north side of Oklahoma City, and one in Shawnee. So well, a lot of traffic on the north side of the city, so I might go with the one in Midwest City. Shawnee, that's 30-35 miles out, so that, that's a pretty good drive. So, well, I'll pass on that one. Okay, now I'll go ahead and, like I said, try to get this stuff flat. So, pull these screws. That comes off. Yeah, it's 2 now, so I got to get out of here in about 15-20 minutes or so. And I'm getting a little dirty, so I better change. I think this is aluminum. Yeah, this is an aluminum vent right here, so that might be worth hanging on to. I do have a semi-trailer out back. I can throw that kind of stuff in. We've got a I got these south doors shut too. If I had them open, I'd probably get a little breeze, but leaves are starting to blow around, so I guess we got a good frost coming. They're saying sometime 3 or 4 days from now, I guess we're going to get down to 30, 32 one night. Not a hard freeze, but that ought to get the fall colors really going. Starting to see a little bit of fall colors, but it's, all in all, it's been a pretty warm October. Get that cold air coming in just for the kids to get out there trick-or-treating, right? Okay, and this piece has got and where's this number 3? Here's our number 3. Should probably is under this clip. Well, I'm not seeing it. Okay, let me get a screwdriver, see if I can pry that off. From my pry bar. Got a little bitty pry bar here, which yeah, that came right off. Okay. Sometimes there'll be change up here in all this lint. So sometimes it's questionable on whether these things are right hand thread or left hand thread. So I'm going to try to give it a whack. It didn't break loose going that way, did it? So a lot of times what I do is I just get in here. Let me move that. Then we get a ball peen hammer. It's a little smaller. That, and I'm kind of swinging this left-handed. Let me move the camera over here. If I can get on the other side. So what I want to do is break around it. Okay. Got that screw here. Usually 3 of them in here. That doesn't want to come off because of this piece. What do we got here? Okay. Let me, I do have a trick for that. Not 100% sure I'm going to be able to do that trick because I think my daughter's boyfriend's got my 1/2-inch impact. He's working on her brakes. He likes to use my tools. I guess that way he doesn't have to put out the money and buy his own. He can just go blow his money. And he should bring it back as soon as he's done using it, or if he's not done using it, bring it back. But when he does, he doesn't put it back where he gets it. He just throws it on the workbench and I got to put it away. I guess he thinks I was put on the earth to pick up after him. Anyway, let's see. I got my 3/8 drive impact. We'll try it. Yeah, biggest socket on the set bit. Now the question is yeah. That's taking the going normal, taking the one off of this side. So I guess that'll have to happen. I guess I'll have to get the Sawzall with the, just gonna have to cut the shaft, I guess. And let's see. I'm not seeing my carbide blade. I know I still had one. Wasn't the best shape, but I had one. I'm not seeing it. I got 3 ordered. Supposed to be in here in a couple of days. Well, there it is. See, it's pretty well wore out, but I was looking at it, it just didn't look quite right. Okay, so I'll go ahead and put this away. I'm done with it. Get it out of the way. Okay, you can see it didn't take long to cut through that, probably about a 1/2 inch thick rod, and this from the old Diablo carbide tip Sawzall blade. I do have those on my, those are also on my Amazon page. I think they're 3 blades for about $17, 17 and some change. And then I have some other Diablo blades like this one. I think you get 5 of these in a package for 17 something. And I also have them on there for 25, I think, in a package at a pretty good price. But I just bought a package of the carbide and a package of the 5-pack of the 9-inch. This around because I was ordering a bunch of other stuff, outboard stuff. Wife is doing better. I think I was talking about that earlier. On the way home though, the hospital called. They want to put her in that long-term facility, so yeah, I don't know how long she's going to be there. Longer than I want her to be, I know that. But I want her to get well. I want her to be her old self again. Today, physical therapy was there when I left. They're fixing to take her for a walk. She was wanting to take a nap, but so I asked if they could come back in about an hour, let her nap for a little bit, and they said no, they wanted to get her up right then. So okay. I guess it'll take a couple days and they'll get everything squared away for moving her to that long-term facility. So. And there's a good chance I may not be there when they move her. So because tomorrow afternoon at 2:20 I have a dentist appointment. And then I have Friday I got to come home and do my Ozempic shot for my diabetes. Probably have to bring my pill organizer down here too for my meds and refill it. Okay, there's the wire. And then get the motor off the bracket. It says we've got two more connectors here. Just about done. Now we've got a little metal clip that goes over this thing. So I usually just try to get a hold of it, kind of pull down and out. This thing's kind of in the way of getting a hold of it. All else fails, just cut it. That one came off good. And then I just lift off. And we got a couple more wires here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'm pretty sure this will have aluminum winding in it. I can check real fast to work for everybody. Grab my file. Yep, it's white. It's aluminum. That's what I thought. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. I want to thank everybody for their prayers for my wife. And really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. I could use the subscribers. Of course, I need the viewers, really. I got 18, almost 19,000 subscribers, and my videos average, maybe 2,000 views, and some don't even get that. So, but it's a good little income. It helps subsidize my Social Security. Mainly, it's paying for doctor bills. Yep. You guys take care, and remember about the Amazon affiliate link in the description below the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. So, bye bye, take care.